Hello, I'm PCK, and this is Tech 1 Yield Beast, the Covetor. Let's go! Yo, so here we go. Let's get to the moon belt and then let's look at the fit, talk about that a little. There's some options for that, but overall Covetor has really low CPU and its capacitor is also pretty weak. So this is not ship what you want to spend hundreds of millions to build tank because it's so limited. But this is a ship which you definitely want to like keep pretty cheap, around 100 million I would say, and because it pays it back so fast. It's very active mining because the mining hold is so small, only 9,000 cubic meters. That is like you have to basically compress after every cycle. So yeah, here we are. Let's get buffed and then wait to see what kind of numbers we have, and then let's look the fit. Okay, we have the CEO lights over here. Not as good as bitumens, but not the worst either. Okay, let's unleash the drones. Come on, Mr. Orca. Do we have Orca here? I think we do. Yeah, Mr. Logan. Buff me. Okay. It's pretty cool looking ship. Okay, we have the buffs. Let's send in the drones. What's our range? Let's see. 44 kilometer big. So 42.6 cubic meters per second from Covetor Tech 1 barge. This is absolutely insane. This is more than a little more than my Mackinac. So it's definitely a high yield ship. And okay, now let's look at the ship cost and fit and all that. So okay, it's a little bit on the higher end, I would say. Almost 130 million. I think this is because there's like, if we check here, if we try to click, I think, oh, it doesn't show me here, but I believe currently these moduled strip miners are like overpriced, like double the amount, so that pushes a bit higher than it would be otherwise. You could upgrade these to the extender 2s, but I don't really understand the point because it's a weak ship. Even if you invest more ISK into defenses, it's still a weak ship. Let's see, can we get... Oh, we can get a couple cycles at first when it's empty, but pretty soon we have to compress every cycle. Oh, by the way, I kind of always recommend that you don't run simultaneously your miners, but especially in this case when you have very small cargo hold, mining hold, you want them to run like this. So when one is about to finish, then one is about halfway. This gives you a bit more time to compress. Yes, so you don't overflow. Yeah, so about the fits, I would say it's about it's around 120 million with this fit, because it's a little overpriced right now because the cheetah prices sometimes jumps, and so this is not something like which can hold itself against gankers. Like, no. Your best defenses with any ship, but especially with the weaker ones, is your D-scan. You want to look for combat probes. These are normal probes. These are not scary. Okay, here we go. We have full cargo. Yeah, it happens so fast. But this is something like, let's say that this costs 120 million, like already almost 2 million in. Like, this ship will pay itself so fast, although there is a lot of compressing. And it's also a fleet ship. You don't want to go solo into belt with Covetor. Definitely not, because imagine you have 9,000 cubic meter cargo hold. Like, how often you need to run to the station if you don't have Orca or Porpoise to compress for you. So yeah, there's that. A bit more CPU, overclocking unit 1. Then we have the typical modulated strip miner 2-speed mining crystals type Bs, obviously Bs, always Bs. Medium shield extender 2 and basic thermal shield amplifier. So this is actually a 40 million module. So you could save about 40 million if you change this to something else. There's just nothing to put there if I want the shield extender. Even if I drop the shield extender to like lower variant, it will still, there's no enough room for example, multi-spectrum shield hardener. The thing is, you really want the 3 mining crystals, because let's say you want damage control here. Okay, it would open up some stats for you that you could use to put idle modules in. But the thing is, like, this is a Covetor. This ship is purely made for yield, for mining. Everything else in the ship is like pretty bad, but the yield, it's all about the yield. So this is let's say in the same league than a Retriever. Retriever is the chill version. You can solo mine with Retriever, and if you don't participate in fleets, then I would definitely suggest you go for Retriever first. But eventually, if you find corporation or you join mining fleets, like you don't even have to be in corporation. It's enough that you go to the agency, resource, fleet up. And right now there's not many fleets because the server just resetted, so it's 11:24. So, but usually this page is full of fleets, and there are many. Like this is, I don't know them, but this is like resource harvesting, public mining fleet. So they are mining something. Usually there's a lot of these different fleets which are for public. So you can just join the fleet and go mining with them. They will usually offer you boosting and compression. So for example, even if you are a solo player, you can join these fleets and use Covetor in a fleet setting. So you don't especially need dedicated corporation for that. But obviously it helps if you have mining corporation, for example. They usually do run with the boosters and compressors. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Maybe if I forgot to say something, yeah, there's not really much talk about the fit, because there's not many options, and there's nothing like you need to do this, but because it's all about just getting max yield, and the rest slots are just whatever, put something in it. This with the shield burst Orca buff, this gives us 25,000 EHP. It's low, but again, I've said many times already, this is made to mine, not to tank. So yeah, I think we will do 1 hour of mining and see what kind of results we get. And then maybe count a little bit like how long it would take to pay the ship in a moon mining setting. And I always say high security mining, the moon mining is simply the best. Like, it's just the best. It's better than anything else, even gas mining, because when you calculate the time invested in to find the gas and the risks you take, sometimes you lose the cargo because you're a little bit of not that careful and someone has time to locate you and jumps to you and locks you and you lose the ship with the cargo. But yeah, it happens. To be honest, it doesn't really matter what kind of mining you're doing. The ganks are always there. They might happen anytime, any day. So yeah, D-scan is definitely your best defense. They can't kill you if you are not there when they are coming. Let's do 1 hour of mining, see what kind of results we get, and yep, hit the montage. Oh no, my microphone was muted. I stopped like 2 minutes ago when the hour was up. But anyway, this was the Covetor. 1 hour of mining, 57.3 million ISK. So yeah, this definitely pays itself back really fast. Obviously, I have max skills. I have implants and stuff. So if you are new and you are getting into Tech 1 purchase, you don't get these big results, but you will still make a lot more. Like let's say, I don't know how much all the skills and implants impact. Like let's say 30%. Like it's still gonna be a lot of money for you for a new account. Like yeah. Anyway, this was the Tech 1 Guild Beast, the Covetor. Let's go.